Jake's Game of Thrones podcast, Games cast of Pod Thrones. If there's one thing that the world needed, it was another Game of Thrones podcast, especially one that started 2 episodes into the final first half of the final season.
First one only live on
Yeah,
Twitch right now, may I add.
only live on Twitch, and yeah, so we're just going to talk about the show.
Should we address episode 1 real quick?
Here's what I'm gonna say about episode
just
1 to
skip it.
you.
Okay.
I fucking was not a fan.
No.
People are like, oh, sweet, Arya killed whatever, Walder Frey, and it's like, alright, dope, that's fine. But that episode could have been the last episode of last season. I feel like nothing happened at all. It was super boring. I don't care about Arya in the first place, and everyone else just kind of like stayed stagnant. So I'm not sure if you have any thoughts on it.
I thought it was necessary because for the introduction and to update where everyone is.
Right.
Because there was a couple people that got very far away from where they were at the last season, at the end of season 6. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was lackluster in terms of action.
Yeah, I mean, there's 13 episodes left in the show. You have to start not just being slow with things.
Yeah.
Really kick it up.
I don't think they can.
Which is kind of what happened this episode-ish. It's starting.
Yeah.
I still feel like they're moving a bit slow, but that's all right. Also, a little bit pissed. The runtime of the first episodes has been under an hour each.
Yeah, that's pretty low quality.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be over an hour. I think the average runtime for episodes this season is 71 minutes, and then the final season is 81. So I was expecting this to be a little bit longer, but I guess that just means the last few episodes will be, longer than that.
I think, they should, in terms of length, pick up once all the main, factions meet up and, conflicts start happening.
I guess that's a pretty decent segue into the start of the episode. So the episode started, Dany and crew in Dragonstone. Basically, it comes down to Dany questioning the loyalty of Varys. And, kind of a fair thing to do. The dude is, himself most of the time.
Yeah.
So that was alright.
Kind of caught me off guard, but it played out well.
I can kind of see Dany transitioning from not really knowing what she's doing to kind of being more assertive and more
Mad King-esque.
Yeah, going that way, and I kind of hope she does. I'm really hoping for a darker ending to the show, but I mean, she's kind of not taking any more shit, which is good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. It did, like you said, it did come out of nowhere.
Well, she thanks Varys and then immediately just starts attacking him.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't understand it at all.
It was a very weird way to start that, but yeah, I guess it makes sense because he's.
I mean, it's
sneaky. What else did they do in there?
I mean, she said she'll kill him, which is fine. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what did you think of their battle plan, their approach?
Yeah, was that right after that?
Yeah, they kind of.
I think it was different. It was at a different time.
Maybe right. What happened on your recap list?
Winterfell next, right?
Oh yeah, because they gave a shot of them training the young guys.
Yeah, okay, so it went to Winterfell. I mean, I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on that first scene other than?
No, other than it kind of was a little weird. It makes sense because she's getting more mature and more conqueror-y instead of just ruler-y.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Let's see what happens. We kind of get into that later in the episode. So next, I think, was the Winterfell scene.
Yeah.
So Jon gets the Raven from Tyrion, inviting him to Dragonstone, which, I mean, you kind of know that they were going to meet up at some point with the, fucking Jon being a Targaryen, or half Targaryen and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then Jon also got the Raven from the Citadel that was like, hey dude, Dragonglass, sweet. And so now he has a whole reason to go. Or actually, I think he got that one later in the episode. But regardless.
Yeah, now he has 2 reasons.
Yeah, got kind of some resistance from the other Lords of the North.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Well, I guess not from the other ones, but from Sansa. Like, cause she even knew Tyrion's like a decent guy. I don't know why she would expect him to betray or make him run into a trap.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I understand where they're all coming from. Like, you just became king and now you want to leave, and it's kind of whatever.
That's true.
It's just all coming down to they don't actually none of them have seen the Whitewater Army, so they don't know the real threat and they don't know why he would need to go.
That makes sense. Yeah, he brings that up, I guess.
Yeah, but overall, he just did his little speech or whatever. He's like, "Hey, I'm going." So, yeah, it'd be cool to see them finally meet up.
Yes, it will be. There are a bunch of reunions I'm looking forward to this season. A lot of them are with Jon Snow. So, Jon and Tyrion, Jon and Arya. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for Jon, but those should be good ones.
Hopefully Bran comes back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't even show him once, did they?
Let's see.
He didn't have any airtime today, did he?
No, he wasn't in this episode.
Was he in the first one?
The wall, last one.
Oh, yeah, Ed just took him into the wall. Okay.
Yeah, he took him in, and then, hopefully he's making his way to the north.
Okay.
Let's see what else happened. I think the Citadel was next, right?
Yeah. Okay. Was that the initial encounter with Jorah, Sam, and the dude who plays Slugworth in Harry Potter? Archmaester Slugworth.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Shout out to Jorah's actor. He made Pain look real.
He did, and it was really good. Overall, good. Jorah, chalk it up as another person I just don't really care about.
What? Bastard.
I know you're a Jorah guy.
I have 3 characters, and only 2 of them really got major airtime today. All right. So what happened after that? They talk, and he's like, "Yo, Sam, this is too advanced. Give it up, boy."
Yeah. And then he doesn't. He's like, "Jorah, you're basically gonna die in years, but he's gonna be completely taken over in 6 months." So whatever. Again, just not a big. I don't really care for Jorah. Seems like a relatively minor character at this point.
That's fair. I bet he'll have. Well.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he'll have a larger.
He'll have some role because they're not gonna, key back to him this much early.
Mhm. But right now, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
You got the what I don't even know what you call it. Stoneman's disease.
The grayscale.
Grayscale. So yeah, whatever happens there, him and Sam. And
I found it interesting when
eventually they did it.
When Archmaester Slughorn was like, "Do you know?" Like when Sam brings up the guy who stopped it 2 times in that history book, he's like, "Oh yeah, well the end result was the Maester getting grayscale and dying from it." So I wonder if
exactly
because in the first episode when he reaches for the cup when we first see Jorah's arm, I didn't really look, but I had questioned if there was any skin contact there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know.
Could have been.
Maybe
that actually might be interesting.
Maybe something
some foreshadowing
to take a peep on. Yeah.
It's grayscale. The ad kind of late, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see what happens there.
Maybe he gets his hand chopped off one-handed. Samwell.
Yeah. See what Sam's up to. Let's see.
Where'd they go from after
I think that King's Landing scene was next, right?
What happened to King's Landing? What was the scene?
There was all the people from the south in the throne room, and Cersei was like, "Yo."
Oh yeah.
Fight with,
Randall Tarley,
mm-hmm.
the main focus there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being promised the Warden of the South by Jaime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really recognize anyone else in that crowd. Did you?
I don't think so, and I don't think we were really meant to.
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna say they didn't name anyone except Tarley.
Mm-hmm. Which is interesting to see him coming into the fold like that. I mean,
yeah, he was one episode last season, so well.
Yeah.
I guess Euron was 1 too, so they could always have major guys come in all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. Cersei is
she's like racking up an army
right now.
Pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot easier than I thought.
And I mean, the Lannisters are still somewhat of a powerhouse, like house, but who knows if they'll actually get the support that they'll have.
She's doing work. She's doing that recruiting.
Yeah, and I mean they'll get there, and I think part of that, like this season, seems to be more of the focus on the. I don't know. Lost my thought. I don't know where I was going with that.
Fair enough. What happens after that scene, or where'd they transition to?
So yeah, Jaime was like, "Yo."
Oh yeah, he's like, "Make up your mind. Are you gonna be loyal? Or are you gonna be smart?"
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not an Oathbreaker or whatever." I was like, "All right, that's pretty cool." But yeah, I mean, you could see, like Tyrion said when they went back to Dragonstone, like, like they think that we're gonna be coming with the Khalasar and the Unsullied and shit. And
yeah.
That's gonna make them stay loyal to the Lannisters because they see
the Westeros armies instead of Dothraki.
Yeah, so Jaime trying to play at that angle, which who knows? Maybe it works, maybe it won't.
Good old Jaime.
Best character. Jaime, your boy. Your boy.
Best character.
Your boy. Let's see. What happened after that?
Was that the game plan one where they? So what was it? It was the Tyrells and the Greyjoys go to King's Landing. Unsullied and Dothraki go to Casterly Rock.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be interesting.
So, just following up with the same, like Jaime said, like, it's like the opposite of that. Tyrion saw it coming, and then, what's her name? Old Lady Tyrell. Yeah, and, yeah.
I'm surprised Tyrell, though, was like, I'm surprised she consented so easily, because she's usually feisty. She's a feisty one.
Yeah, I mean, I think her giving advice to Dany was pretty interesting. She's like, don't listen to Tyrion, or, she said clever people always die.
Yeah.
And she's stuck around.
So she was advocating like an attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, so, yeah. Be interesting to see what Dany does, like listen to her or listen to Tyrion, or just go
also, can we briefly mention the romance scene?
Okay, yes. There's a lot of discussion. Does Grey Worm have a Johnson?
I do not know. Is he?
And that is the question that seems to be on
everyone's
minds. Is
he in the Varys party, or is he in the Theon party? As far as what's down there.
Yeah, no. We did some research, and the consensus is that he does not have a dick.
Oh.
But still up for debate. Embrace debate. Does Grey Worm have a dick?
Maybe it's like just like a wooden little 6-inch stick.
Yeah. That is the question on everyone's minds.
He's got instead of a peg leg, he's got a peg penis.
Peg dick. Yes.
New title of podcast. Peg penis.
Peg dick.
Peg dick. Yes.
You could have a peg body part. What would you pick?
Give me. I don't know. That's a good one.
All right. Well, I'm taking neck.
So what? It just goes from your shoulders to your neck is just wood?
Yeah, so like where my neck is now, it's a piece of wood.
Okay, is it still the same thickness, or is it like a peg leg, like
No,
2 inch
no, like a peg
circumference?
leg. Yeah,
All right.
about a solid 2 to 3 inch circumference neck made
Give
of wood.
me, give me a peg gin.
Peg chin. All right, I am fucking down.
What's the guy? Never mind. I think I was gonna say. Gosh, shoot, what's that guy's name? The guy from Yu-Gi-Oh that takes 5 cards to make. He's got that. He's got that on his chin.
Peg chin.
Exodia, is that Exodia the Forbidden One? I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's definitely it.
Basically, what I'm trying to express to you is that I want to be like Seamus from Family Guy. Entire body made of wood.
So what you're getting down to is Seamus, rightful heir to the Iron Throne.
I support that claim.
All right.
But if I were to design the ultimate, the next stage in human evolution would be wooden body.
Okay. Wooden body. That's
wooden body, real head.
So everything from the neck down is wooden.
Yeah, I mean just the head really.
All right. That's
So
no vital organs.
In iRobot, don't they like try to make robots?
Oh yeah.
Goals.
All right. So what happened after that?
I wanted to comment that my girl Miss Sande is fucking smoke show. I think I'm in love with her.
She is
hottest woman on Game of Thrones. Setting it out there.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
9.
10 out of 9. Okay. Also, I updated the Twitch page.
The Iron Throne. Famous for the Iron Throne.
All right. Well, if anyone's popping in, they're just not gonna know, but that's fine, you know.
That's fine. It's their fault for not listening.
What were we talking to before that? Oh, it was the romance scene. Okay.
Yeah, and so saw some nice cunnilingus action.
Yeah.
That's a word that I've tried to start using more in my day-to-day vocabulary.
It's a good word.
Let's see, what was after that?
Well, that was at the very beginning, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was kind of okay. It was after the battle plan thing, so.
Yeah, I think Arya came in after that, right?
Okay, yeah, she. Is that where she met up with Hot Pie?
Yeah, that dude just put on some weight.
He really did. I thought he was a big boy in season 1. My goodness.
Yeah, he's very large. That dude's pushing 3 bills. But if you go based off the old medieval rule that like kings were fat because that meant they had like money and wealth and shit, Hot Pie for the Iron Throne.
Hot Pie for the Iron Throne.
It's a foreshadowing. If you know your history.
I was not expecting. I kind of sometimes I forget that people are out of the loop and don't know things that like Arya didn't know Jon wasn't.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. So, where do you think she's going?
I think she's going north. Wait, where?
Yeah,
so north, to Winterfell.
Yeah. So
Jon just left, so it's gonna be.
She'll probably get there when Jon's gone, but Sansa will be there. Bran will probably be back next episode, getting to Winterfell.
I wonder, because Littlefinger. What'd you say?
Rickon's bones.
Also, after Ned dies, who takes the time to sculpt that? Wasn't it like Bolton occupied by then? Who had the time to?
No. It took a minute when Robb was king.
Okay, that makes sense. And then they just bring the bones later.
You can't have sex with bones. I've tried.
I mean, I've tried. That's fair. That's Yeah, so I think she's going north.
So yeah, Arya going north, probably. Arya, I think I mentioned it, but just another character I don't care about.
No?
No.
She's okay. I think she'll have a big role, but...
Yeah, she will, and I just don't get it. I mean, she's such a one-dimensional character. She's like, oh, I'm gonna kill all these people, and then she's doing it. It's like, all right, sweet. Don't really care.
What do you think of the?
Yeah.
What's the dogs?
I think after the hot pie scene was John's like big speech, maybe.
Was that the he's going over?
Yeah, because then that's when you got the Dragonstone, or the Dragon Glass raid.
We have to mine it. We have to forge weapons.
So a big speech from John Boy.
That'd be very cool if they just started rocking like or obsidian, like spears and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. And I think they,
probably
what's gonna end up happening.
When I originally saw the trailer for season 7, and it had John and his little party north of the wall, supposedly north of the wall, I thought that they were going to have like a rescue mission to Hardhome for the bag that they left.
Yeah.
I always wondered about that bag, but I don't know.
I mean, now that they know the mountain of Dragon Glass is there, it seems like kind of a...
Yeah. That's why it canceled that out, but that was one of my my theories, was like a rescue party.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of why they would have to go north of the wall again.
That's what I'm thinking, because, I mean, you see the trailer, and it was Jon Snow, Beric Dondarrion, Hound...
Beric.
I think...
Thoros of Myr. Top knot guy.
Someone with a warhammer, supposedly Gendry, which is dope.
That's cool.
Gendry coming back, he's got Robert's warhammer. He's finally done rowing.
He's done rowing his boat. I really hope he wears that cool bullhorn or helmet.
Oh yeah, that would be
cool. Or maybe he finds out
Gendry
makes a stag helmet.
Gendry coming back into action, hopefully soon, because that dude's awesome.
Charlie says, "Move all the 7 kingdoms to Essos. We all know the White Walkers can't swim."
Yes.
Why don't we just take King's Landing and push it somewhere else? Sorry, bad Patrick impersonation. So John's going to Dragonstone, so he set off with his little party.
Yeah, and then before that though, Littlefinger's like, "Yo, I'm trying to get my nut from Sansa." And,
yes. He just gave the creepiest looks in that episode, and then he got choked out.
Fucking Littlefinger. Another guy I don't like. That dude has a different accent every episode. I don't think he's ever learned how to like nail down the little.
Yeah.
So he just does it different every single time.
I don't like Littlefinger, but he is like a really cool character.
Yeah, no, I would probably be fine with him if his voice wasn't fucking just like all over the place. It's wild how inaccurate he is with his accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, he does have a lot of tones.
Yeah.
Like pitches. Yeah, it's weird. Oh well.
Like sometimes it's like super thick, and sometimes it's just like hardly there.
Also, I like how he's rocking the Mr. Fantastic. Is that the haircut he's wearing? From the Fantastic Four. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He's rocking is that the elastic guy's name? Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thomas Matchstick.
Yeah.
All right.
And so John's like, "Bro, you ain't gonna get your nut."
Very true, Charlie. Littlefinger did get Ned killed. Yeah, he's kind of a savage in the crypts there towards Ned. I'm glad he got choked out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was gonna be. I still believe there's something in the crypts that's going to have some sort of effect.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Because they referenced the collapsed in parts very often in previous seasons. Well, maybe 2 or 3 times. I know in the books it's kind of a big deal.
I would agree that there's got to be something going on down there. Hopefully, I really am going for a big twist to happen.
I'm hoping. I think we've already talked about this before in like the car or something, but the rumor or whatever, the theory that of the dragon at Winterfell. That's either like
dragon.
Yeah, the one that's supposedly in the crypts or right in that pond below the tree.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. yeah, there's a lot of speculation about more dragons, which is cool, I guess. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so John went off, right? And then what's after that?
John goes off. I think
Arya's fucking stupid wolf
Nymeria
that I just didn't care about.
I thought that they were gonna like buddy up and be a squad, but
yeah,
apparently
cool,
she just got rejected by her old wolf.
Yeah, so that didn't happen, and so for that reason, I just don't care. Seems like a waste of fucking time, but whatever.
All right, 1 sec. I'm trying to look up something. What that one? I don't know where it comes out, but that shot of Cersei when she walks next to the dragon head. That was one of the coolest shots of the episode for me.
Yeah, that fucking dragon was huge.
Shoot, what was his name? Trying to find it. Balerion?
Yeah, I mean, you can look it up.
I'm trying. Yes, Balerion the Dread. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Balerion the Dread, yes. That thing was big Stewie.
Yeah, so essentially, I don't know.
And then what do you think of that harpoon gun? Harpoon
Yeah,
roll?
I mean, the dude, what's that? Is it Qyburn? Is that
Qyburn.
Name? Yeah, I mean, like, he...
Zombie star.
Everyone's been working day and night to get this done. It's like really just for one. So I'm hoping that they like are actually like surrounding all of King's Landing with those things, because just one seems like a fucking waste.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that they mount them on the walls and stuff.
Yeah, because there's no way that one of those is gonna kill 3 dragons.
Charlie brings up something that's
cool. I mean, it's not gonna be much of a defense for. I still don't think. I mean, it's gonna take a lot to use that to kill a dragon. So.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have some sort of effect. Maybe it takes out one of them, or takes out.
I would agree with that. So, I mean, there's the one that's already dying, which I don't know. I think that was her main one, right? Whatever its name is.
What's up, Drogon?
Yeah, Drogon. It's a stupid fucking name for a dragon.
Well, she named them all after like significant males in her life.
No, yeah, and that's fair, but just changing one word. I mean, like, I get it, but fuck off.
Charlie says, do they burn the bodies of the Starks in the crypts? And I'm pretty sure they just bury them as a body, But that made me think, like, what is the time after being dead that the Night King can resurrect someone?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that he can do it at any time.
Because there's going to be a battle.
Obviously, Hardhome you saw it was immediately, but I would think that I don't really understand why there would be a limitation.
Because some of the zombies that you see in the Hardhome battle are like completely skeletons, damn near.
Yeah, because I mean, there's the people at Hardhome. There's like people that are like just got killed and are now like White Walkers, or I'm not sure if that's what
whites are. Is that what they are? Whites.
Yeah, and then at the same time, there's the ones that were like all skeletons. So, reason to believe that it would be any given time. So maybe that's something that happens is as the White Walkers get through like the north. Because I mean, they're definitely probably getting past the wall. I would assume that's coming down, or they're getting through somehow, or something like that.
Yeah. I wish had a bigger role was the lady from the episode of Hardhome.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. She was Wildling, right?
Yeah. She was very cool, and then he just got beat up by a bunch of toddlers.
Yeah, she just gets fucking shreked. So, sucks for her.
Yes, indeed. Where were we at?
Sweet.
You're kind of just jumping all over the place, but
King's Landing. That.
I think it's sometime around then they start. Sam starts like peeling the scales off of Jorah.
Yeah.
That's
so like you said
close.
earlier, it was pretty good acting from Jorah's dude.
Yes, very. Very cool.
It seemed pretty real. Yeah. It just, I don't know. See if it works. or like you said earlier, maybe Sam gets grayscale and shit like that, or something happens.
Jorah kills Daenerys.
Jorah
takes the Iron Throne.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta believe like everyone's. Oh, I know. What was relatively after that was Melisandre.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about that?
I initially thought that right when she landed on Dragonstone that she would be there. I thought she once Jon exiled her, that's where she would go. But that's pretty much the next place she stopped. I like how Varys immediately throws some shade, like blaming her for Stannis's and all his army's demise. And there's definitely, it seems like everywhere she goes, there's going to be conflict between her and somebody. But I'm interested to see
like that's
when.
True with like a lot of characters, like, just like wherever they go, there's always a problem going on. Which I mean, obviously that's the driving point of the series is that there's problems everywhere. But she's one of the ones that wherever she goes, bad things happen. So, see what happens there.
Another good reunion will be her there now at Dragonstone with Jon and Davos.
Charlie just commented that.
What's up? Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Jon Melisandre.
Yes, Charlie, you're joining us next week with us.
Yeah, Charlie, you're coming on, bud. But it's gonna be weird because like they can't kill her because she won't be like under Jon's jurisdiction anymore.
What do you mean?
Like when Jon banishes him or her, she's like, if I ever see you in the North, I'll hang you as a murderer. But he can't kill her there. Like,
well, I mean, I guess in theory, but he could just be like, yo, Danny. Well, I don't know. I guess she probably doesn't have any reason to trust him, but you'd be like, yo, like she's the reason that Stannis got shreked.
R.I.P. Stannis.
Yeah.
Rightful king. He was my top character, and then it defaulted to Jaime. Dead. Hey, yes. Bring back Stannis.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of potential for conflict next episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Good and bad.
Yeah, and Danny was like, ooh, I like the prophecy when it sounds like it could be me, and I was like,
yeah. I thought that they put that in really weird. They put it in when Missandei is like, she says it so like explicitly trying to tell the audience what's happening.
Yeah.
They didn't try and like hide it.
Weird. I mean, she's like, oh, the translation is, XX.
She just blatantly makes sure that everyone knows it can possibly be Danny now, even though we all know it's Jorah. The prince that was promised.
It's hot pie.
Hot pie. The pie that was promised.
Yes. But like, fucking, they keep saying like so many different people. Like, fucking Melisandre's like, oh, like, first of all, Stannis is Azor Ahai, and then it was Jon, and now it could be Danny. And Beric Dondarrion thinks he's Azor Ahai. So like, I don't know who it's actually gonna be. Hoping for.
What's the legend, like, born under the sign of a bleeding star?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up, actually.
I think it's something like that, and I know Jon and Danny both have their moments like that.
Yeah, so Jon's came, obviously, in the Bran time travel.
Yeah, at his birth with
moment.
Arthur Dayne's sword.
Ned's sword, which he took from whatever the fuck his name was.
Arthur Dayne.
Arthur Dayne, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Melisandre is actually the one. Hold on, I'm trying to. So when the stars bleed and cold breath and darkness falls heavy on the world, in that dark hour, someone pulls a burning sword. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the burning sword part.
Yeah, Melisandre says...
Lightbringer.
Yeah, Melisandre says in the books twice that when the red star bleeds and darkness gathers, Azor Ahai will be born again. amid smoke and salt to wake dragons out of stone.
Favorite quote in the show is when Renly and Stannis are talking, and she's like, "Oh, he is Azor Ahai, born amid salt and smoke," and he just like, "Is he a ham?" Best part.
Fucking classic.
Look to your sins, Lord Renly.
So, yeah,
for the night is dark and full of terror.
Whole bunch of options. I feel like Melisandre's just kind of cucking everyone, and who knows what it'd actually be.
Well, yeah, there's Beric with his flaming sword. Stannis had one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she said it to so many people, and furthermore, I'm not sure if Azor Ahai has anything to do with like the what do you call it? Like, what's his name? The Lord of Light.
Yeah.
But I mean, while you've seen like the Red Priestesses, like actually bring people back from the dead and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no confirmation that the Lord of Light is the actual like legitimate religion of.
Yeah, it could be.
You know,
some other lord, the mother, the father, the warrior. Or
yeah, I mean, you got all those gods. You got like the drowned god. You got
the old gods. They're like nameless ones.
Yeah, you've got all sorts of options, and so it's like, I mean, is that actually real? So maybe this prophecy is just
and then
false.
You have what's his name, Syrio. Who thinks the only god is death.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back Syrio. Also, not confirmed death. Bring him back.
I heard a fun story that he might be a faceless guy.
Yeah. I think I saw that him and
which would be interesting.
Jack and Hagar were one and the same. But also, do you think he'll come back? He has to play some sort of role, right?
I would assume so. I don't know though. I mean, they kind of left him, and I'm not sure. They're not really like about leaving storylines uncompleted.
Mm-hmm.
He had a pretty decent, you know.
Yeah, he had a good
arc,
chunk of the seasons 2 through 4.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think he probably will, but for what reason I couldn't tell you. What the fuck is that guy's name?
Jack and Hagar. Isn't that it?
What is it?
Jack and Hagar.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So she's there. Anything else happen this episode other than the last scene?
The battle, sea battle.
Yeah, but anything before that?
Oh. I don't know.
I covered mostly everything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything after. After what we just talked about. That was a very good sequence to leave it off on, though. R.I.P. Gendry. I want him to come back soon. I miss him.
Yeah, he's awesome. One of my favorite characters. But all right, so the last scene, obviously the most action that we've seen this year, and
my goodness,
came out of nowhere.
That entrance by Euron,
fucking absolutely savage.
He just drops the ladder with like the teeth on it.
Yeah, that was awesome. And so
comes in with a dual-sided axe.
Like the Greyjoys going to Sunspear, right? Like there was no one else with them. Like the Unsullied hadn't left yet.
No, Unsullied and Dothraki were different, but I think it was the Tyrells, and the Sand Snakes and the Greyjoys. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how many of them?
Only them.
Because we see. One of the daughters die, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think they were on there because I feel like if like Unsullied people were there, it would have been one, a different battle, and two, like it would have been a focus point.
Yeah. The Unsullied and Dothraki weren't on them, I don't think, because they were going to Casterly Rock.
Mm-hmm. So it's only the Greyjoys, which Olenna Tyrell must not have been on the ship because I don't think she.
So it was the Greyjoys and I don't know what the chick's Oberyn's wife and 3 daughters. Yeah. Was it just those 3 going back to get their army?
Yes,
wasn't that what they were doing?
The Martell army.
Okay.
So obviously gets all fucked up. Weird fucking. There's 2 girls in the show that I mean, I'm not gonna not ever say like I'm not trying to watch two girls kiss. I'm a guy, you know. But if it was two girls, if it was just not those two, that would have been awesome because I don't really find either of them particularly attractive, but that's kind of besides the point. Um, so yeah, Euron comes up, and Euron's actor before the season said, um, like I'm gonna make Euron fucking worse than Ramsay, which is dope because Euron's character in the books is a fucking savage, and
yeah, he goes hard.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at like Euron shit, and he has this awesome quote. He says, "Hold on, I'm gonna go find it. You can give your thoughts on the scene while I look it
up." Yeah, I thought that they were just gonna force feed Euron troops onto the ships, but I love how he was at like the head of the army with his axe, just hacking and slashing, and then he takes one of Oberyn, like the Sand Snake, Oberyn's children, and he does like the mountain thing where he raises him up in the air, her up in the air. That was pretty hype.
Yeah. So yeah, he was going hard as fuck. Seemed like it was like a pretty good fight though. Like it was fairly evenly matched.
Mm-hmm.
But Euron just going hard as fuck. He killed 2 Sand Snakes, right?
He killed the one, and then I think we see the other one getting choked out. I don't know if she died or not, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, maybe you can.
But then he's just going hard as fuck. Captures Yara.
Captures Yara. Captures Aelia or Elia, whatever her name is. No, not Elia. Yeah. What is it?
Captures at least 1 Sand Snake in Martell.
The mom, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Euron quote that I found. I'm not sure if he said it in the show, but he says, "I am the storm, the first storm, and the last." And I was like, "All right, sweet."
Oh no.
He was a savage. He doesn't give a hoot about nothing. He also has another one in the books. It says, "Godless, why, Aaron? I'm the godliest man to ever raise sail. You serve one god, damn pair, but I have served 10,000 from Ib to Asai. When men see my sails, they pray." I was like, "All right, that's awesome."
That's hype. Ilaria, that's her name.
Yeah. By the way. So it captures them.
I'm assuming that Yara and Ilaria are going to be the gifts to Cersei now, right?
Yeah. So we'll get. I was going to say Reek though. Your boy came back.
My gosh, once you saw him started twitching and looking off to the side, I knew that something was going to happen. I thought he was going to start crying or something, but he just abandons ship. My goodness, they are setting him up so well to be the ultimate redemption story. It's going to be tremendous.
Yeah, so he just kind of was like, "All right, fuck this, I'm leaving," which I thought was hilarious.
Going back to what you said about the 2 ladies, Charlie, I don't know if you read that one. I think Stannis' wife and Lena.
I'm into grannies, so.
Oh, Lord Bolton's wife.
I disagree with you there.
The bigger lady.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Oh, she was fat.
She was very big.
Yeah.
Good old. What was her name?
Yeah.
Walda or not Walda, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So end of the episode. My boy, I'm Team Euron. Have been since he came into the show. He goes hard as fuck. Gets all those people captured. So like you said, are they going to be the gifts? So one thing that I've been speculating on is in the books, Euron says, I'm not sure if he actually ever shows it, that he has a horn that can control dragons. Now in the books, they have that, but the last person to use it had black lung. They found that out. That's how he died, and he was the last person to blow the horn. So I'm not sure if Euron has it. Might be kind of late to bring something of that caliber into the show.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Who knows if he'll ever use it. That was what I originally thought would be the gift. Seems like it'd be pretty fucking useful, especially since they were talking about how are we going to stop these dragons? But yeah. Now it seems more like it will be the people that he captured as a gift.
That's a pretty good gift. Half of what? So half of the contributors to your main invasion force.
Yeah. Where'd Seamus go?
I took him off. Do you want him back?
I want him back.
All right. Fair enough. Anything else? What I don't remember what the preview talked about for the third episode. You?
Here, I'll see if I can find like a summary for it.
There was like a battle scene. It looked like Lannister shields clashing with something.
Queen's Justice is the name of the episode. So, Queen, I mean, could be referring to any number of people.
Yeah.
Most likely probably Cersei or Dany, but then you've also got like Sansa, kind of a queen right now since Jon is gone.
Yeah, so Jon and Dany finally meeting.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think.
I'll be interested to see, because she's like Tyrion, invite him here to bend the knee. I don't know if he'll be up for that, so that's another.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to figure out that Jon's a Targaryen. I mean, which he doesn't even know at this point, but that's, because their relationship, I feel, just won't work, like as it should until they.
Oh, yeah, as like a Stark, Snow / Targaryen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, let's see. I mean, you got So probably Euron coming back. Be interesting to see what happens there. How Cersei reacts to his gift.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I wonder if she'll ever seriously consider marriage. Highly doubt it, but that'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, they are both equally, like, kind of cunning and trying to act for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you're on, like, what he's actually planning. What Cersei is planning. But I mean, if she wants those ships, then
yeah,
she'd probably have.
My goodness, his like six sailed ship.
Yeah.
His flagship, that thing is dope.
Yeah, that thing is fucking awesome. So she said the war's already begun. I've drawn first blood in the trailer, so we'll see.
Oh, really?
So she knows that Euron did that, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And so so I think it's going to be whoever invading King's Landing now. So that'll be interesting, because the plan was to originally be Martells and the what the fuck is their name? Tyrells.
Yeah.
But
I get them mixed up all the time too.
Out of the equation, I think Dany's gonna have to call an audible and make it be fucking the Unsullied take King's Landing.
Is there anyone of significance holding Casterly Rock other than like generic Lannisters?
As far as I know, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I thought
it was supposed to be Jaime, but that was a long time ago, before Tyrion killed Tywin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't think we've been introduced to anyone, and I don't think they would introduce another Lannister.
Industrial Revolution.
Oh, maybe they would. Oh, wasn't it like an uncle or some shit?
Kevin? Uncle Kevin? He got blown up at the Sept.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was, what's that guy's name? Lancel, Marjorie, her dad, Kevin, because like a 2 or 3 prominent Lannister, or fairly prominent Lannisters got blown up too. And rest in peace to Grand Maester Pycelle.
To who?
Pycelle, when he gets stabbed by like 50 children last season.
Oh yeah. Rip.
Oh, my stream is like freezing up. Rip.
Yeah. What else we got next week? You're on back to King's Landing probably.
Yeah.
Danny invasion, King's Landing probably after she meets John. Arya going north, Bran probably making it to Winterfell. Littlefinger probably up to no good.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll try and corrupt Sansa.
Yeah, I feel like next episode you're gonna have a lot of stuff going on. This is basically gonna be the halfway point of the season, and yeah, I mean, everything's kind of coming together now.
Yeah, should be a good one. Well, should we wrap this up? Any big predictions or out on limb predictions for next episode that we haven't touched on?
Not really. I mean, I feel like everything that's kind of like Ben thought was going to happen is happening. I'd like there to be some different twists happening and shit like that. But
any old character returns?
That would be.
Any old character returns or people we didn't see?
Yeah.
Like the Hound or Gendry?
Gendry. I mean, obviously, I think Bran will be back. Like I said, Hound might be in it. I think they're traveling north, so all that kind of stuff. But old character, I think Gendry, might be a little bit more like one episode early for Gendry to make a comeback.
That's fair.
I just think with like the Jon and Dany stuff and the Euron coming back, there's already some big storylines. So I'm not sure even. Do you know who is supposed to like meet up with Gendry originally?
I don't know.
Bronn.
Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know. I don't know if the actor was occupied or something, but they just ditched him for so long without like a real destination.
I'm gonna look it up real quick before we.
My big prediction, big out on a limb, is we're gonna have an Uncle Benjen sighting.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
He's another. I don't know how they're gonna bring him back into the fold because until the White Walkers cross the wall, I don't think he can. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
But I like him.
I mean, he definitely is coming back.
He's another fun. Good old Uncle Benjen.
To keep track of. All right, so Gendry's character was seen filming with Tyrion and Davos.
Okay. So maybe they run into him at the port that they take off from to Dragonstone, maybe?
Yeah, so it's at Dragonstone. So
but they
it's when Tyrion and Davos are supposedly leaving Dragonstone.
When they're leaving from Dragonstone, they meet him?
Yeah, because
Dragonstone.
Which I don't understand because that's where he left from originally, so I don't understand what the fuck he's doing.
Because I know, I'm just trying to tie it in together. Gendry on a boat, and I know Davos, instead of saying we're off to Dragonstone, he says we're off to something port. White Harbor Port or something.
Tyrion though, not Jon.
Okay.
So I mean, maybe he does meet up with him. I don't know.
That's okay.
But yeah, Gendry making a comeback within the next 2 episodes probably.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what he's up to, and that's about it. There's, still feel like it kind of needs to pick up the pace.
Yeah. They have, their roots are sown and dug deep. Their seed is sown. It's time for some major action.
Yeah.
I think we're getting close.
Yeah, it's about all I got, though, for our discussion.
All right. Well, to the few people that watched today, thank you. I'll be putting it up on my YouTube, and then I'll post it on Discord if people want to take a look. Hopefully we have a couple more people next week after the episode, and hopefully we can keep this going for the remainder of the season and potentially next season too.
Prove it for the whatever is remaining of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't know who all watched it through the whole time or was involved, but if people have suggestions for what they'd like.
Yeah, for real. I'll put it. If you guys made it this far from YouTube or anything, post comments or put in Discord, whatever you want, and if you want to be on, let me know or anything. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.
All right.
Peace out.